tell you.
What's a hoe to you? Like how you can tell a girl's a hoe?
Every man's different. Every guy has different tolerance levels. But like, there's certain behaviors that girls might exhibit that might disqualify them that a dude won't say, because you're saying, a girl might lie about her body count. We know girls lie about their body count. So you got to use other clues to figure out like how a girl moves and all the other stuff to see if she's worthy.
Girls are sneaky though. You can't always figure it out.
Oh, you can tell. You know why?
You can tell, bro.
The best thing about women is their phone. Everything's inside there.
But there's a lot on their phone.
Men's phone.
Password change every day.
No, I'm telling you, your phone is the gateway to all your troubles, all your insecurities.
I feel like the same thing for men too.
Huh?
There's ways around it.
No, y'all be slipping though.
Yeah, but
so do
check it out.
men.
Here's the thing.
We're smarter than you men when it comes to that.
No,
I just feel like
I'll give you all this. I'll give you all this.
Listen.
I'll give you all this. Most women can finesse most guys, but the guys that you want know what the fuck you're up to.
Okay, true.
Trust me.
That's
The
the truth,
attractive
though.
men that
That
you
is the
want
truth,
that
though.
are good with women know which girls are worthy of wifing and which ones aren't. Girls that are hoes typically have certain behaviors that are they're universal, and you guys might not even know that you're displaying them, but we know.
So what's wrong with a girl wanting to go through a hoe stage? Like, what's wrong with that?
You can do whatever you want to do. We're just saying.
But you're making it seem like I'm never gonna get married because
No, we're telling you off rip how guys think. So by default, you can go have your whole face, but when you come around to us, it's like, okay, cool. This girl, she's attractive. She looks okay. I'm gonna watch her. It's just all you gotta do is wait a little bit. You can see actions over time, and what happens is you might not realize what you're doing, but by default, your prior actions come back to haunt you in the future.
So if I was a previous hoe, but today I'm acting like wifey material, then it doesn't matter what my past.
Let me ask you. You know what? Here, I got this. Let's go into a dream world again, so ladies understand this. Let's say you went to law school, you busted your ass, you worked really hard, right? And you want to work at this prestigious law firm. When you go to this law firm, you know you got to dress up a certain way, come with a resume, you got to be on point for the questionnaire, the 3-panel interview. You have to come with certain prerequisites, right? Because everyone wants to work at this law firm. Well, wouldn't you say that if you want to be the best candidate, you have to do certain things to be qualified to work at this law firm, since everyone else wants to work at this law firm?
I mean, don't you think a law firm's a little different than marriage?
Let me explain. But the truth, who proposes to who?
The man.
Okay,
the
so
girl.
who picks who gets married?
I think it's a conversation, but I guess the man, technically.
Okay, so the man is, for effective purposes of this analogy, the employer, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so going back to what I was saying, now that you understand where I'm going with this, you want to work at this prestigious law firm, aka an attractive guy, right?
Yeah.
Is there an issue?
Nah, it's just you're funny.
I'm just giving you an analogy, so it makes sense.
Go ahead.
So if you want to work at a prestigious law firm, you have to abide by certain codes and ethics and terms and have certain professional experience, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so if you want to work at this firm, you have to be a good candidate, and there's a bunch of other candidates competing there.
Yeah, but if I know my past and I'm trying to work at this law firm and they're like, this isn't this, I'm like, all right, well then I'm gonna back out. I'm gonna go this way. Like,
okay,
it is what it is. So if that man isn't okay with what I've been through, then I feel like you're not mature enough to be with me anyways. So
okay, well, what if I took your analogy, your logic, and said, well, you know, you're not mature as a woman because you want me to make 52% more money than you do.
Well, then good for you. You can go your way. I'm gonna go my way.
You missed the point. The point is that men are attracted to this stuff. You can't say someone is immature for what's hardwired in their instincts, what they want.
I think it's immature to be pressed on someone's past.
Yeah.
But literally earlier, you were pressed on a man's future, but no one batted an eye to that.
I mean, the future is your mindset. Your past is what you've done. Like, your past isn't your mindset. You can change your mindset.
Yeah, but did you or did you not commit the acts in your past?
I did.
Okay,
but
so
that doesn't mean that's my future. Like, I'm not like, oh, in 5 years I want to be a host. Like, I'm gonna cheat into all that. Like,
yeah, but certain things disqualify you from certain positions and jobs, right? If you're a convicted felon, you can't have a gun, you can't vote.
Well, then
Why?
I guess I gotta find a different job.
Okay. Well, the point I'm trying to make is, if you want a certain prestigious job, you want a certain type of position, you got to be a qualified applicant.
But there's a lot of
and higher status men that have money, that have options. They have a lot of women applying to their job, if you know what I'm saying, that prestigious law firm. A lot of other women are competing for that same man.
There's a lot of fish in the sea, though.
Really?
Yeah. There's a lot of different job opportunities out
But
there.
if you
Okay, well, not every law firm
it's
is the same.
2022.
Like the guy that women are chasing, you do realize that there's not enough high quality men to go around, right?
No.
Okay. What, you're not aware of that?
I think there's plenty of men to go around.
No, high quality men that women actually want.
I think there's a lot of high quality men to go around.
The reality is there's not.
I think
only, well, let's go with numbers. Only about 15% of men are 6 foot tall or above.
But
And
if you
only
don't
about,
want someone who's
and about
6
yeah,
15,
like, who cares about height?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
Well,
not a
again,
high
I'm going off of
quality.
what most desirable men are.
Oh, okay.
$100,000 per year, that's 15% of the U.S. population. That's men, women, everybody. Okay? So the guys that are the most attractive, they're far and few between, but beauty is very common. So yes, of course, they're going to disqualify you on certain things. Getting a higher status guy is like applying for a prestigious law firm. If you don't qualify, you don't qualify, and you might have to work at another law firm that you don't like, and you might be looking for other jobs, hence what you did before.
Yeah,
looking for another dude.
It is what it is. It's, I guess, your consequence. You got to deal with it. That's
okay. So why are you mad at what I said then?
Who's mad?
Well, you're questioning it as if it's not valid.
I just think, I mean, no, I'm not mad. I'm just like, that's not my opinion. I think you can go if you are going to law school, you have a past, and you know that you have had a past, and it is possible for it to be put out there and for you to ruin your career, then that's what you put upon yourself. You have to be okay with it. So go a different route. Don't go to law school. So if I did what I did and I'm going to be upfront with it, I'm going to tell my man about it, and he's not okay with it, it is what it is. I'm going to go to a different... Huh?
Most men won't be.
You better keep it a
That's
secret.
the point I'm trying to make.
Oh.
The only guys that will tolerate the only guys that will tolerate a woman being promiscuous and or cheating on him are guys that don't have options.
Okay. I guess.
I mean, it's the truth.
I mean, I feel like your personality comes into play, who you are comes into play, what you have going on I feel like a lot of men nowadays are motivated and attracted to your mindset and attracted to what you have going on in your future.
Okay, that's lower on the totem pole than a woman's past. The number one thing when a guy's like trying to wife a girl up is typically her past. That mindset and personality shit, that all comes after.
Future.
The number one thing
I feel like men look at future.
Okay, you feel like or you know? Because I'm telling you what
the men I have been with are not a single man I have ever been with has okay. Most of the men I've been with have not asked about who I've been with or how many guys I've been with. Most of them have asked what my future is, and that's what our conversations go based off of.
You do realize that? Why? Yeah, go ahead.
Do you know why they answer that question?
Because it's their mindset. It's what they want.
No. Because they want you to feel good. And they know for a matter of fact, you won't tell them your past. Look, we're just saying at the end of the day, men want a woman where their past not going to affect them in the future. And for example, remember in high school, right? We had like the classroom hoe where like everyone knows she was a hoe. Oh, no, don't date her, whatever. Same thing in real life. If the woman's known as a hoe or people have an idea of that, and I take it with me to the club or to an event, and they say, oh, that's a hoe that you're with, it's an L for us. So to kind of protect our prestige in our class, we say, you know what? If she's a hoe, keep her away from us. But like we said earlier, they won't tell you to your face. They're going to say, you know what? Her actions tell me who she really is.
Yeah, but a girl also isn't going to be like, oh, I'm a hoe. Like, no one's going to say that.
The actions.
Yeah,
I'll tell you.
No girl's going to admit I'm a hoe on the first date.
Okay, what's an action that a girl gives off that she's a hoe?
There's so many things you can pick up. For example, you go on a date with a chick, right? Her phone is always face down. Or on don't.
See, that's you thinking too much.
No. Or D&D.
That's also you thinking too much.
No.
Yeah, that could be a respect thing. She just doesn't want her phone to be blowing up.
No,
she wants
9 times out of 10 is some whole shit.
Exactly. Listen, I'm telling you right now, a girl with nothing to hide is going to be open. Phone up. Don't care. Hey, let's talk one-on-one.
You know what? Raise your hand if you're married. Okay. So, hey, girls, guys know it, but we just want to fuck you, all right? It's simple as that.
Yo, listen, ladies, you got to understand that when a dude's on a first date with you, this has been a fairly uncomfortable conversation. I've been challenging a lot of you guys' viewpoints probably because you've been told something that isn't true. Men are not going to challenge you and ask you about your past or things that make women uncomfortable. What they are going to do is they're going to sell you sweet nothings. Oh, tell me more about your future. You're an entrepreneur. You're on OnlyFans. That's dope. But in the back of his mind, he's like, sex only.
No.
This chick is sex only. I'm not going to take her seriously. It's just that men can't be honest with women because we've been honest with y'all and you guys have been very uncomfortable. And here's the reality. When a guy makes a girl uncomfortable, guess what she doesn't want to do?
Smash.
Fuck. So what he's going to do is he's going to tell her sweet nothings, make her feel special, and then get the box. Guys lie to women because they can't handle the truth. And this podcast this entire night is proving
girls
that.
lie to men because we know men can't handle the truth.
And I feel like a lot of the guys you're talking about are just like the sheep population. All these like sheep men and sheep women, they just do the same shit. Like I feel like I'm so different and I have such a different perspective. And
we so smashed.
But the point is that hold on. But you do realize that you kind of proved my point by lying, right?
What?
If women don't care about being hoes and being promiscuous, why would they lie about their body counts in their past?
I've been saying the whole time, girls lie, men lie, everyone lies, we all lie.
Yeah, but we lie for different reasons.
Exactly.
Okay.
Women lie to sell purity.
No. I mean,
What?
I don't. I was honest with y'all. She was honest
but
with y'all.
if you're on a date with a guy that you like, you ain't gonna tell him, oh yeah,
Yes,
cheat
I
on my
will.
boyfriend. Oh, you really would?
Yes, I will.
This generation, guys
I'm
are
gonna
really
be honest.
wifing girls. They really are wifing them.
Yeah.
They're wifing
All right.
hoes. Hoes
So,
are getting
since you're
saved.
so honest, what is your body count?
I don't know.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So you're honest to a degree because you know deep down that your value as a woman is typically derived from your sexual past. That's why girls are so uncomfortable giving their body counts.
No, I said I don't know.
You don't know it?
Yeah.
At all.
Do you guys know it? Like, do we all know off the top of our head?
These girls, most of them probably know it.
Yes, I do.
That might be worse though if you don't know it. Wait,
It's in my list.
I think that's worse if you don't know it though.
It could be.
So who cares?
Yeah, right.
But this generation,
Men care. Men care.
That's why y'all take longer to mature than women do.
Yeah.
What does that have to do?
That's why most of y'all
What does that have to
like
do with
2
the topic at hand?
Because
that
I
men
think
care
it's-
about a woman's past.
I think that's immature to care about a woman's
Yeah.
past. That's
Okay.
my opinion.
Would it be fair for me to say that it's immature that women want a guy that makes more money than them?
But that's not my opinion.
I have a question.
Wait,
I don't.
hold on,
I don't.
whoa, whoa, whoa.
I don't care how much a man makes.
No, but in general, I'm asking you: does it make a woman immature for wanting a man that makes more money than her?
I mean, in general, I guess I can't answer for in general. I can answer for myself.
No, because that's a woman looking for their future to provide security.
Fantastic. So by her own logic, it is not. So wouldn't it be crazy for you to say that or men in general are immature for caring about a woman's past?
No.
Okay.
I'm just using your logic back on you, ladies. You literally said it's immature for a guy to care about a woman's past.
I think it is.
Okay, well, that's like me saying.
No, it's not.
No, it's
Yes,
not.
it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
You're
It's the same
comparing
thing.
future
It's-
and money, and you're comparing a past and a
Right.
sex life, which is very different.
Do you not
The future is
understand?
future is different
Hold
than your past and
on.
sex life are going this way.
Hold on. Do you ladies not understand that men are very invested in a woman's past?
Why?
We care about a woman's past.
Why?
Y'all care about our future.
You can't change a past.
So,
Why?
you can
but-
change a future.
yeah, well, here's the difference, though. You make all the decisions in your past, so you got to be accountable for
But
those
you can't
decisions.
change it.
You could be accountable.
It doesn't matter. A woman's job is to preserve her value. A man's job is to create his value, which is why you guys all said no when the fortune teller said your guy's going to be a bum. But when I said, yo, I care about a girl's past. We are interested in the past. You guys are interested in the future. So what you said is men are immature for caring about a woman's past. I said, okay, that's the equivalent to me saying a woman's immature for wanting a guy that has more money than her. That sounds stupid, doesn't it?
It doesn't, because you're saying you're trying to compare someone's past
It's
with
the
a
equivalent.
future.
It is the functional equivalent. Men and women are not the same,
I
bro.
feel
Like y'all not understand this.
But you're
We
trying to compare
are
us. I feel like
opposites.
you're comparing us. You're trying to compare everything, and then you're just saying that we're not the same.
Can I say
We're
something?
not.
When we have different
Just say
answers,
it,
you're
sis.
acting
Can I
like
say
we're
something?
crazy.
I'm giving you the functional equivalent because men and women are not the same. You want a guy that's tall, I want a girl that's short. You want a guy that makes money, I want a girl. I don't give a shit what her money
Yeah,
is.
she's
You want a
homeless
man
and a
that's
virgin.
masculine and strong, I want a girl that's feminine and docile. We are different.
So how come
May
you
I
guys
say
want
something?
virgins, right?
Homeless
so a guy
virgin.
gets a virgin, that's what he wants, and then right when they get a virgin, they still cheat on her. I don't get that.
Well, the point is though, she
The
gets the
point
house,
is they
she
just
gets the
wanted the
last name, she
virgin.
gets the ring. The whole doesn't
But
get
she
nothing.
still gets cheated on.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
because
she's
she's
hold on.
everything
vulnerable
else.
So
and
why?
easy to manipulate. 'cause
I
she's
have a
virgin.
question.
Damn, bro. This is crazy.
Okay, so
12.
That's crazy.
so if
Before you ask your question, does that make sense? Even
No.
though you probably don't want to accept it?
No.
So what men
You
want?
can't compare a future with someone's past. Like you past,
Period.
you can't change. A future, you can change.
But who
If
makes the
feel like-
decisions in the past?
we
the
do.
You
person
do
who's
because you made that decision in the past.
But have you not?
Well, you
ever
know what?
made a
How about
mistake
this? By your
before?
logic, you know what? Let's just let sex offenders roam the streets, not label them.
Well,
Sex
you know,
offenders.
That's shooting.
Whoa, no. I'm using your logic. The past doesn't matter, bro.
I'm not a criminal because I'm a hoe.
No, no,
like
no.
because I've slept
No,
around.
let's
I'm
use your
not
logic.
Why
a
don't you
criminal.
date a rapist and a murderer then?
Yeah.
Because that's a criminal.
No.
I'm not a
His past shouldn't
criminal.
matter, right?
Past shouldn't matter.
His past shouldn't matter.
Yeah,
No,
past shouldn't
you
matter.
should date a
That's
rapist
wild.
and
See,
a murderer
y'all-
then.
Y'all try to take one end of the
So-
spectrum and then take a
No,
different end of the
we're
spectrum and
going
then
by
try to
your
compare
rules.
the
No,
two.
we're going by your rules.
Oh, how about this? How about you go ahead and date a guy that used to suck dick for money?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna know.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't
I
matter.
wouldn't ask that. Like, how would I find out? If he's just straight up telling me? If he's
Someone
straight up telling
told
me-
you.
if
Your
he's
man
straight up
told
telling
you to
me-
suck dick in the
Okay,
past.
No, then we're
What
not
you
being
going for,
honest.
nigga?
I want to step
That's-
in And
what you gonna do?
That's not my type.
Yes.
Perfect. Perfect.
You're immature.
No, you are not immature. You're just a fucking normal person.
Right.
You're normal.
So you suck dick for money. Do you suck dick for money? Do you suck dick for money?
It's so funny, right?
Why you say we not normal?
So now the past matters, but back then it didn't matter because it's your past.
You are trying to compare two ends of the spectrum. You're saying guy on guy versus a girl sleeping with a man.
You just said the past shouldn't matter.
Babe, listen,
so we're immature.
Hold on. The past matters, okay? Especially as me being a dancer, okay? And like having someone that was interested in me and even wanting to date me would kind of be would kind of like be crazy to anyone. Like, why would you even put yourself in a position to date a stripper because she's this, she's that, whatever. And the past does matter because in our relationship, that's what was in the back of his mind at the whole time. Like, and telling me, like, afterwards, like at the end of the day, like I knew what I was getting myself into, but you proved me right. And like we both cheated. So at the end of the day, our past does matter.
Ooh.
If you care about it. That's how I feel.
Okay, then just say you didn't care versus saying you're immature. Like, I find it funny that women try to demonize men for making poor decisions and then the men holding them accountable for poor decisions.
You misunderstood me. I'm not saying that it's immature to like have opinion. I'm saying it's immature to ask what's your body count. I think it's immature to be like,
you said
what's
earlier
your past?
it's immature for a man to care about a woman's past.
Okay, sorry. I meant to say it's immature to ask, or it's immature to like bring that up in a conversation.
Well, I mean, most guys typically wouldn't ask, but they are interested in it, and that does not make them immature.
I don't think it's immature to care about it, but if you're together,
You said that earlier, though.
and then like basing your like, okay, she's a stripper and I love her, but I can't marry her because she was a stripper.
I think men want to weigh their risk factor.
That's immature. If she was a stripper now, and then you guys are dating, and now she's a dental assistant and she's in school and she doesn't strip anymore, and she looks good on paper. Still matters. And then the fact that you're still judging her, like, oh well, I can never marry her because she was a stripper in 2016.
It's still gonna.
That's immature.
It's still gonna matter.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
No, it is not immature because men are hardwired to care about a woman's past. Like I said before, it's amazing to me. It's actually incredible to me how women will sit there and get mad about a man judging them on their past when you were the one that made those decisions in your past. If a sex offender is arrested and labeled a sex offender because he committed a crime, society holds them accountable, but women don't want to be held accountable for their poor decisions.
I don't think anyone's
you
mad.
guys quite literally were shaming and saying it's immature for a man to care about.
But that doesn't make you mad.
It's not.
If that's my opinion, like I think it's immature. I'm not mad about it. I don't care.
Your opinion is incorrect because it's not immature for a man to care about a woman's past.
I don't think anyone's opinion could be incorrect.
It's incorrect because it's biologically hardwired. If I went around and said, "Yo, it's immature that girls want more money from their dudes,"
let's shame them.
I will sound stupid as fuck. Yo, it's immature that girls want a guy that's stronger than them.
Y'all trying to compare spectrums and you can't.
Do you not understand that I'm giving you the functional equivalent on the male side? Men and women are not the same at all.
Facts.
Okay, so since we are not the same, we're attracted to different things, correctly?
Facts.
Okay, so since we're attracted to different things, I have to give you a functional equivalent on the female side that matches the male side.
It's not immature.
I just said that.
It's not immature because at the end of the day, your past always comes back to haunt you, whether it's going to be your sex life or your work life or whatever. Like whatever you do in the past does matter. Just like, who was it? Holly Berry, who won the whatever Miss Universe or something, and then something came out.
I mean, your answers proved that earlier. I asked y'all earlier at the top of the show, do any of you care about a man's body count? All of you said pretty much no, but men do.
Mm-hmm. So we're not men.
So we're more mature than men.
Yeah, we knew that.
How do you come to that conclusion?
Even our own
take longer to mature.
So think about it, right? Even our own system for financial success, credit score. What's your credit score?
I'm not going. We don't need to do all that.
Exactly. The point is, your credit score will determine, right, what you get in the future. So your past does affect you, no matter what it is. So we're just saying, as a result, what do men think? Okay, cool. If she's a 304, she's for the streets. Her past is terrible. I don't want her. That's all we're saying.
I got to raise my credit score because I've slept around.
No, we're just saying your past, if you don't fix it, is gonna mess up your future.
Okay.
Yeah, like he's using the credit score as an
Can you
example.
even
I mean, I get it.
You can't go into a bank with a 420 credit score and say, "Yo, I want a home loan. I want a mortgage."
Compare two
Definitely
different.
not.
Like,
I'm giving you an analogy.
It's an example.
An analogy. That's how men look at it. Like, yo, you're disqualified from this job because you did X, Y, Z. Like, if you want to work for the FBI, but you have a felony conviction, guess what? You can't work for them because you have a felony conviction. You don't qualify for the job. Same thing with women. You did certain things in your past. Other dudes aren't gonna like that shit.
Yeah.
Used to be a porn star, OnlyFans, sex worker, whatever it is, stripper. A lot of guys are gonna disqualify you off rip. Most of the guys that have options are not gonna tolerate a girl that comes with a past. Because I got a future. If you have a certain past, you no longer qualify for a future with me. That's how it goes.
For you.
With most men.
Oh, well.
The only guys
not
that
the men I've
tolerate.
been with.
Well, they're
They
simps, to
lie
be
to
honest
you
with
for
you.
the most part.
They're simps.
I'm telling you.
Any guy that tolerates a woman cheating on him is a simp. I'll be honest with you.
1,000%.
That's the
Wait, but what
highest
if
level of
the
betrayal.
man cheated first and then she cheated after?
We're not the same. A man that has sex with a lot of girls, bruh. A dude, your own answer proved it. I don't care about his body count because a dude that can fuck a lot of girls has value. A girl that fucks a lot of dudes loses value.
Unfortunately.
The world we live in.
There's a reason why you stop doing porn as soon as you got with your guy because you know deep down in the back of your brain that's unacceptable behavior. Thank you, because you know your own actions prove what I'm saying.
Emotionally, physically felt like I didn't want to do it because I cared about him.
Exactly. Because you know deep down, you fucking a bunch of guys on camera is
He told
unacceptable.
me to keep doing it. If I'm being honest,
Because he's a
told me to
simp.
keep doing it.
But you, on the other hand, you were like, I'm not doing this.
You know,
girls are not designed to sport fuck guys long term. They don't do it. It's not natural for women to fuck a bunch of dudes. It's just not. But dudes can fuck a bunch of girls, no problem. I could bust nuts to the day I die. You can only bring one child to term per year. We're not the same.
I got a comparison. Like, let's say,
here we go.
Let's say that you did drugs in your past, hella, like you were addicted, whatever.
Mhm.
Now you're clean, you're good. I think it would be immature for me to be like, I don't want to fuck with you because you used to do drugs in the past. Versus a girl who was a hoe, if she was a hoe in the past and now she's whatever, she's cool, you can trust her. I think it's immature for you to be like, I don't fuck with you because you were a hoe in the past. So I feel like that's a comparison you can make.
Not really,
Because everyone makes mistakes.
No, well, here's the thing. You're missing the biggest point. I said earlier at the top of the show, women must preserve their value. Men must create value. When a man's 18 years old, he's a fucking nobody. Nobody cares about him. He has to get out there and get it. He's got to make money, get his status up, go to the gym, build his body, build his empire. When a woman's 18, she gets invited by people that have already built themselves up to parties, mansions, etc. A woman's job is to preserve her value because she's born with it. A man's job is to create his value so he has the option to be able to get girls.
I see a lot of men that don't look like they'd be working out. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say that. Leave that right
How does
there.
that refute my argument?
Because you're saying that you choose. All right, I don't want to.
You don't want to go?
No, I don't want to go there.
I mean, it's like do y'all not get it? Like a man has to create his value.
No, because
So
okay,
are
what
you
I'm
saying
saying is,
how are the ways that a man would create his value that aren't sexual?
through money.
That's easy.
Yeah, through money.
wanna
You bring
know.
a product or service to the environment, and they receive as value. It's
So
simple.
it's only just money?
No, we're saying adding value, for
Status.
example, changing people's lives, giving them product or service. We're saying most men have to live up to a standard because they have to provide for family.
And you're saying women don't because they're just sexy.
No, you don't. It's not a requirement. You don't have to, but you can. But you don't have to.
Speaking of services,
I mean, how many times do you see bimbos on a yacht with a millionaire?
All the time.
Okay, that millionaire had to bust his ass to be able to afford that yacht to allow the girls to come on. The girls didn't do anything to earn that. The man had to.
Yeah,
true.
You go to a party, you go to a club, etc. The men paid for that section so that you can sit there and pop them bottles. You didn't pay for it.
True.
You just exist and got invited. We're not the same. We play by different rules. The problem is that women want to get the benefits of being a guy without putting the work that men have to put in.
Ooh.
So if you want to go ahead and fuck a bunch of dudes, that's great. But that's easy mode for you. For me to fuck a bunch of girls is way harder. So I am respected for fucking a lot of girls. You lose respect for fucking a lot of dudes. Because life, when it comes to dating for women, is easy.
Who invented all this? Because it's
Right, that's what I'm
biology.
saying, like,
Yo, speaking
Shout out
of
to Allah.
money and putting in hard work and services, super chat right now. Comes to the crypto. So right now, now, ladies and gentlemen,
Yo, if y'all don't want to have to deal with the fuckery and be able to get virgins from the Middle East, go ahead and go. Crypto Mindset is out now. Leave your club life behind and change your mindset. You buy when no one wants you can get a life. If you can get W Fresh, W Myron, W Big Mo, W Chris. Course is out right now, guys. Get in there, man. Real talk. If there's anything that this podcast proves, you need to get your fucking money up so you don't gotta tolerate craziness from women, bro. Holy!
That's your only saving grace.
I only argue with women because I get paid to do it, but bro, I'm losing hair. I'm losing hair in this process, goddammit. So guys, you better make your fucking money so you don't sit here and negotiate and argue.
And guys,
with
the freaking video, man.
Yeah.
We got 15K watching.
Like the fucking video. Yeah, it's 2,000 y'all watching.
Look at some chats here.
Before we go to chats, somebody else has on here. I want to make sure everybody got their piece. You said it's not. Why is? I didn't make the rules. God did. Anybody else?
Yeah, that's crazy.
God's plan.
I agree. That's all.
Men and women just operate in opposite directions. The older a woman gets, the value you lose value over time. The older a man gets, the value he gains in time.
If he does the work.
If he does the work.
Yeah.
But this generation, a lot of these men are really wifing hoes. So
we're not in the 1800s now.
But you got to ask yourself: are they wifing hoes because they want to, or because they have to and they don't have other options?
And then also,
they're idiots.
It's more about the latter.
And also, it don't last.
I had also seen
doesn't last.
I have seen someone comment
look at Jada and
that men are only as faithful.
That's a terrible example.
Right.
Oh my God.
It was
And that is Jada and Will is a perfect example of what happens when you do wife up a hoe and let her ruin your life. So Will Smith's legacy is now tarnished because of a hoe.
Yeah, you gonna do Will like that?
It's the truth.
Will, he don't mean that. He's sorry.
Yeah,
He's
That's true.
His legacy has been tarnished because of his girl being a dumb hoe.
Yep.
That's why men care so much about a woman's past, because she might fuck up your future, just like she did.
Nah, but I still respect him.
Wait. So
No,
wait,
no,
I still respect him.
Wait.
You
What
still
made
respect
Jada a hoe?
Like, yeah.
What made Jada a hoe? Because she fucked August Alsina?
Yes.
Okay.
But weren't they swingers already?
Yeah, well, I thought there was an agreement.
I heard that was a rumor.
They're not swingers.
I heard there was an agreement.
They didn't tell you.
It was an understanding.
You think there was an agreement when his eyes were like bloodshot red as she said that to him on a table talk?
I didn't watch the TV.
Okay. See, the thing is that we know what we're talking about. We watched them. We actually broke it down.
I'm asking.
Yeah, it hurt his soul for her to say that dumb shit, and then for her to not take accountability and say it was an entanglement. That is what the byproduct of what happens when you wife up a hoe.
So wait, she did that on live. Like that was her first time ever telling him, like, I fucked a nigga.
Fucked up.
Yep.
I don't believe it.
That's
I
some
don't believe
shady
it.
Shit,
I don't
though.
believe it. Everyone does everything for clout.
Like as her
everything
God being
does.
her husband, and she first tells him on TV like
It's
that. I don't believe
disrespectful
it.
as fuck.
No.
That's disrespectful as hell.
Yeah, I know, but it's true.
But
wow.
I feel like that could be a lie.
It's not a lie because it was literally almost career ending for him.
Why would he ruin his career to look good for
that's a
few
press
moments?
L. That's a publicity L, big time.
Dude, forever now.
He got his
whenever you
name out there.
Dude, think about it. For now, whenever you hear Will Smith, you're gonna see a slap to Chris Rock or an L from Jada. It never goes away.
It's kind of like when Sweetie,
all the movies he done.
Fresh Prince, I Am Legend.
Sweetie disrespected Quavo.
Gone.
And that's why he repoed her car intelligently so.
She was like, she can only invite men to the bedroom or something, but he not inviting bitches.
Wait, I didn't hear this. Wasn't he cheating on her?
That's not what she said. But
all right, chats.
It was something like that.
She said, here's the thing. She said some dumb hoe shit and he repoed the car, rightfully so. You got to keep your girl in line. She can't be saying stupid shit like that in public.
She said in short, she would do two men at the same time.
Yeah, unacceptable.
That's what she said.
Unacceptable.
All right, AL.
She was wilding.